I'm Avery Manson.
And I'm Maria Gonzalez.
And this is Loco News. On this show, the topics will be viral videos, music, and interviews. But first, a little break.
The videos me and my sister would make would be anything from newscast videos to just random skits to sequels and series to.
You don't know anything, don't you? Lie to me!
I don't know why I found that so funny, but it's just like, who slaps their grandma? I grew up with 3 sisters, and I was the middle child, so I was the only guy growing up besides my dad. I'm an observer, I like to listen to people, I watch what they do. But at home, I could be myself and outgoing. My dad played a huge role in my identity. A lot of the characteristics he has, I have too. I just feel like I'm like a miniature version of him, I guess. I mean, mainly it's just because, me and him were the only 2 guys growing up. My dad, I don't know how to put it into words, It's kind of hard to describe. I wanted to be like him. He has such like a good mentality, and like he's just like super easy to talk to, and he just like understands everything. He knew how to just be himself, and he knew how to express his own feelings in front of all of us without feeling shame. My dad called all of us down to our basement. He ended up talking about Godzilla for some reason. He mentioned if Godzilla were to just destroy the city, and he'd be the one to protect us, I guess. As a kid, you think I love Godzilla, I watch all their movies and play all the games and whatnot. So it was just like hearing that back then. I knew what he was getting at, but then hearing it now, it was like I can appreciate that, how he can just show his emotions and whatnot, and just just tell us how he feels. Me and him have an inside joke where I call him Hank and he calls me Logan. We're both big, huge comic book nerds, and we love the X-Men, so I call him Hank, as in Hank McCoy, who's the Beast. He calls me Logan, who's Wolverine. On Facebook, he'll just post pictures of Wolverine and just mention me in it. It'd be like Chinique, with his his claws, the sound effect. Thinking about his support now, it definitely means a lot to me. Him growing up, the way he was treated back then kind of relates to how I was treated when I was younger. It was just the sense of feeling left out from the rest of the groups or other people. Being the man of the house crossed my mind when my dad left. Since my parents got divorced, he texted me all the time saying, if you ever need to come over to my place, just come on over. You don't need to ask. The door's always open for you.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Hank?
Nothing, man. What's happening with you?
Nothing, just chilling, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, but everything's good.
Okay.
All right. I just wanted to call and say I love you.
I love you too, man. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem. I hope
everything's good.
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's fine.
It's not like you to call and put me in my feels and shit.
Well, I just thought I'd let you know. I don't say
I
it.
appreciate it.
I don't really call you just to say that stuff too often to you, but
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm not gonna start crying like a little bitch.
I know. I mean, you kind of are, but no.
Oh, fuck you. I wish you were here. Naya, Marley, and Zuri keep saying, I wish Naya